You wake up, check your phone, and the headline hits you straight. Sheikh GUMI arrested over terrorist support. Immediately your mind starts racing. Is this real? Did this actually happen? Or is this another one of those stories that spreads fast before anyone checks the facts? Here's where it gets interesting.
Right now, there is no confirmed report that Sheikh Ahmed GUMI has been arrested. Not by the army, not by the police, not by any official authority. But that doesn't mean nothing is happening. In fact, what is going on behind the scenes is even more intense than the headline itself. Because this story is not just about one man. It is about something much bigger. It is about how Nigeria is dealing with insecurity and where the line is drawn between trying to make peace and being seen as supporting the wrong side. You already know Sheikh GUMI is not a quiet figure. For years, he has taken a different approach from most people. While others demand force, he talks about dialogue. While others want full military action, he has gone as far as meeting bandits in the forest, speaking to them directly and asking them to change. To some people, that sounds bold. It sounds like someone trying to solve a problem differently. But to others, it sounds dangerous. And that difference in opinion is exactly why everything is heating up right now. Because recently, Nigeria's Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher MUSA, made a very strong statement. Not soft, not neutral, strong. He warned that anyone who is seen defending or sympathizing with bandits or terrorists could face serious consequences. He didn't call any name directly at first, but everyone understood who people were thinking about. Then came the line that really got people talking. A friend of a criminal is a criminal. That one sentence changed the entire tone of the conversation. Now imagine hearing that as someone who has been publicly speaking about engaging these groups. Even if your intention is peace, people might begin to question you. And in a country where emotions are already high, that kind of statement spreads like fire. Because let's be honest, Nigerians are tired. Tired of hearing about kidnappings, tired of hearing about attacks, tired of seeing innocent people lose their lives. When something happens again and again, people stop being patient. They stop wanting explanations. They start wanting action. And this is where Sheikh GUMI's situation becomes very sensitive. At different times, he has referred to bandits in a way that suggests they can be reasoned with. He has pushed for understanding their situation rather than just labeling them as enemies. But here's the problem. When people are suffering, they don't want to hear understanding. They want to hear solutions. They want to feel safe again. So when someone speaks in a way that seems softer than expected, it can easily be misunderstood. Now add social media to the mix. Someone sees a warning from the military, another person remembers past statements, another person adds their own interpretation. Before you know it, the story has changed completely, from warning to investigation to arrest. And once that kind of headline starts moving, it doesn't slow down. It spreads faster than the truth can catch up. But behind all the noise, there is a real conversation that needs to happen. And that is this. Is it possible to talk to criminals without being seen as supporting them? Think about it carefully. In some parts of the world, negotiation has helped reduce violence. In other cases, it has made things worse. So where should Nigeria stand? Should the focus be only on force, with no room for dialogue? Or should there be a balance, where talking is allowed but strictly controlled? That is the exact tension playing out right now. And General Musa's message makes one thing very clear. The government is leaning towards a stricter stance. A stance where even appearing to support these groups is not acceptable. Not anymore. That shift alone tells you a lot about where things are heading. Now let's look at the human side of this. Imagine you are someone living in an area affected by these attacks. You hear gunshots at night. You don't know if your family is safe. You don't know if you will be next. In that situation, hearing someone talk about understanding the attackers might not sit well with you at all. But on the other hand, imagine you believe that talking is the only way to end the cycle, that without dialogue, the violence might never stop. Both sides think they are right. And that is why this situation is not simple. It is layered, it is emotional, and it is evolving. As of now, Sheikh GUMI has not been arrested, but the pressure around him is real. The attention on him is growing, and the warnings from the military are not something to ignore. So even without an arrest, the message is already being sent loud and clear. Nigeria is entering a phase where words, associations, and public statements will be taken more seriously than ever before. Now let me ask you directly. If someone is trying to make peace by talking to criminals, should that be encouraged or stopped completely? Think about it and drop your opinion in the comments. And if you want more breakdowns like this, where we separate real facts from viral headlines and give you the full picture, make sure you like this video and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow and keeps you updated with stories that actually matter. This story is still developing, and there are more angles to it that could change everything.